It's a real working still. It's legal, and it costs about $70 if you buy all the extras. It's the brainchild of businessmen John Phillips and Andy Butler.
It was chance. We were talking at breakfast one morning about the energy headlines and the problems with the OPEC nations, and about why Virginia couldn't have a Gasohol production plant right here. And I think John, my partner, said over breakfast that a great executive gift would be a miniature working model. And about the same time we did this.
This basically is a still like was used in the old days during Prohibition to brew up a little brew, right?
Well, our design is the classical reflux still.
What's to keep the federal alcohol, tobacco, and firearms people from knocking on your door and say, hey, you know, I understand you got one of these things?
Two things, Dave. These are, you're allowed to have a permit to produce fuel alcohol, and it must be fuel alcohol, not for beverage use. And we include the federal permit application form in the still. They go ahead and file it, get their permit back.
How long does that take, you know?
It takes a few weeks, 2 to 3 weeks. And they should do this before any alcohol at all is produced. This is strictly for fuel purposes, and they should get that permit before they run the still.
You can use the brew to mix with gasoline and make gasohol, or you can run it straight in small engines, like lawnmowers. Butler and Phillips are just starting production, but they have run ads like this one around the country and say the orders are starting to roll in.
The Victory still, like the Victory Gardens of World War II, won't alleviate the entire shortage problem, but with one set up in your kitchen, your garage, or your basement, it can't hurt. David Mims, Area 10 Eyewitness News, Norfolk.